Hi, it's Greg Vincent here. Welcome to the show. And today I'm here with Paula Duncan and Martin Wren. And you're from Nova.
Nova Employment.
Yeah, Martin, can you just give us a bit of an idea of your role here and how Nova Employment works, please?
Nova is a specialist employment service. We're actually elitist. If you don't have a disability, we can't let you in. So we have about 1,500 people that we represent. Each of those candidates has a disability of some sort, and that might be a physical disability, it might be an intellectual disability, it might be a psychiatric disability. And our role is to help those individuals find suitable work and help them keep it.
Oh, terrific. So I can imagine just going from school, going through that process of, then going to the employment side of things. It'd be a major step for people.
Everybody remembers their first job. And getting your first job is a stressful event. You have a whole new list of expectations that you have to meet, a whole new set of rules that apply in the workplace that didn't apply at school. And for young people that have a disability, that's a particularly hard transition to make. So here at both our Richmond and Windsor offices, we offer an open employment service. Open employment is jobs like yours and mine, and also a transition to work program to support students.
Because there's this aspiration with kids, I'm sure, Paula, you've been in the limelight of television for years, and it's great to see you supporting this. But for young ones going out into the workforce, they've got these rose-coloured glasses, the aspirations, and I can imagine this is just such an important thing for people with disability to be able to go on and have that normal sort of, let's go into the workforce and get involved.
I think what Martin's saying is absolutely true. In my day, when I was leaving school, it was called vocational guidance, if you like, and they would assess by an IQ test or, if you like, a form that you'd fill out what the appropriate career could be for you. Ironically, mine was either nursing, law, or an actor. So I don't know how those all end up the same. Social working as well. Ironically, here I am now, you could probably call it social working as well as still being an actor. But I think what's great is that Nova has a school program as well, which actually goes into the schools and also pays particular attention to young people that do have a disability and tries to take away with that, the ability of that person, and focusing on the ability of the person that's at school. And then there's the transition to workplace program, and of course then there's the open employment. So it's a marvellous thing that Nova does, because they provide counselling and support and backup, making sure that people with disabilities have a community fallback, that they've got a network of people that can also support them. And also they build a relationship with the employer. So the employer feels very safe in employing someone with a disability. And that's really important, isn't it? Because a lot of people are reluctant to employ people with disabilities because they wonder if they don't actually do the job at hand or don't do it as well as they would like it to do, they feel that they have a sense of failure in saying to that person, you can't work with us anymore. Whereas we're there to actually support the person with the disability and the employers, so both of them meet in the middle. And for the most part, our success rate, particularly in this district, is enormous. It's enormous. We've got employment, haven't we? We've got one with a legal firm now.
Oh, well, just today. There's at least a dozen employers here that weren't employers at the start of the year.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? We've got people employed from the Seabull, we've got people employed for Mitre 10, Aaron Legal, which is a fabulous legal firm here, and the list goes on. It's become a really good focus area here. I know it's very community driven, and I think that's one of the great things, because there's so many people helping people out here, for what I really understand. And so that's why I like coming out here, because I love the district and I love what you're all about, and I love what Nova's doing here. It's so exciting, it really is.
No, and I can imagine from any employer who's in a position where they're thinking about putting someone on with a disability, how do they go through the process?
I think the better way to look at it is to say, if you're thinking of hiring, include the option of someone that has a disability, because what we look for, you correctly identified, aspiration's one thing, but you also need to have ability. You've got to be able to do it, no matter what your aspiration is. And then opportunity is the third factor. Now, we look at the person's aspiration, but we also look at their ability to make sure that those two are together. And then we come to employers and say, give us an opportunity, because here's a chance to demonstrate that despite the handicap that may exist in certain areas of life, there's the opportunity to exhibit enormous skills. And if you talk to some of our employers, and I think you're going to, they'll tell you that the person that they've hired from us is doing as good a job as anyone.
Oh, that's great. And I can imagine just with and you were touching on before about the community support and that and the community spirit that is here in the Hawkesbury. What do you love about the Hawkesbury the most, you guys?
I'd definitely have to say the people. I think that, they're a home away from home for me, and one of Nova's key roles as well is to help support other charitable organisations that actually work with people with disabilities. So we will identify with some of the charities, the poorer charities, for example. At the moment we're working with Red Bank, and which is an organisation that cares for that have actually suffered stress or trauma or have mental illness or depression. And we, as an organisation, raise funds for that charity. And in fact, we've got a big event called Healthy Minds, Healthy Workplace out here at the Seaboard Resort and Spa on the 19th of July. And that's where Nova raises its money, because we're actually a non-for-profit organisation. We're not there to take the money, we're there to support the community. So Nova, in conjunction with the Seaboard Resort and Spa, are going to hand over a lovely cheque to that smaller charity, the Red Bank charity, for living with mental illness and depression. In that event, we will also create a seminar type, if you like, Q&A situation, where we've got experts and the CEO of suicide prevention on the panel, and a woman that's actually all her life dealt with bipolar, who will speak openly with Martin and our interviewer, who's the infamous Judy Nunn, writer, famous, another industry person, generous to a fault, who will be part of that panel. So we're providing education, we're providing hopefully a great event because of the generosity of the Seaboard out here. We're packed to the rafters, really. We could do another one tomorrow. It's extraordinary. We will help a local charity. And as a result of that, we'll build awareness of the importance of people considering employing people with disabilities, offering them the opportunity. I might say something very important, though, that Nova's also doing a film award program, and it's called Focus on Ability. And we've asked schools and corporations and individuals, school leavers, arts, whatever, to put together a short film, no longer than 5 minutes, in focusing on the ability of someone they know with a disability, or if you like, recognising their achievements, or for and by their achievements. And we are inundated, and this film award competition, this competition is out there now, so if anyone would like to know about it, it's on www.focusonability.com.au, and I encourage everyone in this district to put entries in, because it's so exciting. And by mistake, we've reached like hundreds, we're up to about 120 countries, and these entrants are coming in from everywhere, and we have a special award night, which is on the 15th of August on Fox Studios, and the finalists will be brought in from all over the world, or wherever they are, to come to walk that red carpet. And it'll be a great celebration of the achievements of people with disabilities. So we kind of we find employment, we build awareness, we provide education, we build programs, and we give to other charities. And one of the biggest areas where we work so effectively in is this region here.
Oh, look, it's just fabulous to catch up with you guys around this. If anyone's in a position where they've got any inquiries about Nova and just how they could actually get involved, is there something that people can actually do to even help assist?
Certainly, we're happy to talk to anyone that wants to give us a hand to get people into work. Local contact number is 45885887. There's a memory for you.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Or lots of W's, novaemployment.com.au.
No, look, it's fabulous to catch up with you both. With what you're doing as the ambassador for Nova, I think it's fantastic to see the support that you're providing for this. So it's obviously there's something something that's dear to your heart.
Very much so. I've been working with disability since about 1989, when a lot of people with disabilities were institutionalised. So we've come a long, long way since then, and it's very exciting. I think being part of the arts, it does give me the opportunity to give back to the community, if you like, that's supported me for many years. And I've been in the lounge room of 12 series, so people sort of watched me over and over again, if not just cleaning up houses with spray and wipe, or coming to the theatre, or watching me be crazy in strange bedfellows, film work or whatever. But the great thing is that the community know me, and I think that it's helped me reach a lot of areas, and to be able to support Nova in their job of creating awareness of what they do, and it's a marvellous thing. It is so wonderful for anyone that gets involved with it in any way, shape or form. And you know, today out here we are, you know, promoting what we do, and you'll see so many volunteers out here too. So, you know, everyone pitches in towards an organisation like Nova, because it's invaluable, and it gives people a reason to wake up, a sense of purpose, and makes us all feel good, really.
No, that's great. And for what you're doing as well, Owen, it's great to see what how you've got this all set up in this open day today. So
yeah, it's been a great day.
Yeah,
Martin's a legend.
Yeah. Or a legend, one or the other.
That's great. All right, well, great to meet you both, and thanks for joining on the show.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Catch you later.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Greg.